One of my forges, Hephaestus said. I have many, but this one used to be my favorite.
That's Mount St. Helens, Grover said. Great forests around there.
You've been there? I asked.
Looking for, Pan.
Wait, Annabeth said, looking at Hephaestus.
You said used to be your favorite? What happened?
Hephaestus scratched his smoldering beard. Well, that's where this monster typhoon is trapped, Used to be under Mount Etna, but when he moved to America, his force got pinned under Mount St. Helens instead. Great source of fire, but a bit too dangerous. There's always a chance he will escape. Lots of eruptions these days, smoldering all the time. He's restless with the Titan rebellion.
What do you want us to do? I said. Fightin'?
Hephaestus snorted. That would be suicide. The gods themselves ran from Typhon when he was free. No, pray you never have to see him, much less fight him. But lately I have sensed intruders in my mountain. Someone or something is using my forges. When I go there it's empty, but I can tell it's being used. They sense me coming and they disappear. I send my automatons to investigate, but they do not return. Something ancient is there. Evil. I want to know who dares invade my territory, and if they mean to loose Typhoon.
You want us to find out who it is? I said.
Aye, Hephaestus said. Go there. They may not sense you coming. You are not gods.
I'm glad you noticed, I muttered.
Go and find out what you can, Hephaestus said. Report back to me and I'll tell you what you need to know about Daedalus.
All right, Annabeth said. How do we get there?
Hephaestus clapped his hands.
The spider came swinging down from the rafters. Annabeth flinched when it landed at her feet.
My creation will show you the way, Hephaestus said. It's not far through the labyrinth, and try to stay alive, will you? Humans are much more fragile than automatons.
We were doing okay until we hit the tree roots. The spider raced along, and we were keeping up, but then we spotted a tunnel off to the side that was dug from raw earth and wrapped in thick roots. Grover stopped dead in his tracks. What is it? I said. He didn't move. He stared open-mouthed into the dark tunnel. His curly hair rustled in the breeze. Come on, Annabeth said. We have to keep moving. This is the way, Grover said in awe. This is it. What way? I asked. You mean to Pan? Grover looked at Tyson. Don't you smell it?
Dirt, Tyson said, and plants.
Yes, this is the way, I'm sure of it. Up ahead, the spider was getting farther down the stone corridor. A few more seconds and we'd lose it. We'll come back, Annabeth promised, on our way back to Hephaestus. The tunnel will be gone by then, Grover said. I have to follow it. The door like this won't stay open. But we can't, Annabeth said. Forges. Grover looked at her sadly. I have to, Annabeth. Don't you understand? She looked desperate, like she didn't understand at all. The spider was almost out of sight, but I thought my conversation with Grover last night, and I knew what he had to do. We'll split up, I said. No, Annabeth said. That's too dangerous. How will we ever find each other again? And Grover can't go alone. Tyson put his hand on Grover's shoulder.
I will go with him.
I couldn't believe I was hearing this. Tyson, are you sure? The big guy nodded.
Goat Boy needs help. We will find the god person. I am not like Hephaestus. I trust friends.
Grover took a deep breath. Percy, we will find each other again. We've still got the empathy link. I have to. I didn't blame him. This was his life's goal. If he didn't find Pan on this journey, the council would never give him another chance. I hope you're right, I said. I know I am. I never heard him sound so confident about anything, except maybe that cheese enchiladas were better than chicken enchiladas. Be careful, I said. Then I looked at Tyson. He gulped back a sob and gave me a hug that just about squeezed my eyes out of their sockets. Then he and Grover disappeared through the tunnel of tree roots and were lost in the darkness. This is bad, Annabeth said. Splitting up is a really bad idea. We'll see them again, I said, trying to sound confident. Now come on, the spider's getting away. It wasn't long before the tunnel started to get hot. The stone walls glowed. The air felt as if we were walking through an oven. The tunnel sloped down and I could hear a loud roar like a river of metal. The spider skidded along, with Annabeth right behind it. "Hey, wait!" I called to her.